Okay, wait, did a COVID vaccine trial really find an 82% miscarriage rate? Let's talk about what really happened. A study published in 2021 in the New England Journal of Medicine looked at pregnancy outcomes with the COVID vaccine. It enrolled nearly 4,000 pregnant women, but it only looked at 827 of them because they only looked at the completed pregnancies. That means the ones that ended in a live birth, a miscarriage, a stillbirth. They were completed pregnancies. So 827 completed pregnancies. This is not including the other 3,200 that we don't know what happened in their pregnancy because they didn't follow them beyond the 2-month study period, which I think is dumb for a pregnancy study. But I digress. Of the 827 pregnancies that were completed, there were 712 live births and 104 miscarriages before 20 weeks. So originally, the researchers on this study reported a 12.6% miscarriage rate, which means 104 miscarriages out of the 827 completed pregnancies. But there was a problem with the 104 miscarriages in the 827 pregnancies because most of those women were vaccinated in the 3rd trimester. Out of the 712 live births, 700 of them weren't vaccinated until the 3rd trimester. And the definition for miscarriage was before 20 weeks. Which means they had a miscarriage in their 1st or early 2nd trimester, which means they were vaccinated in the 1st or early 2nd trimester. So someone did the calculation and they said that 700 women received the vaccine in their 3rd trimester, so they don't count. So out of the 827 completed pregnancies, 700 of them received the vaccine in the 3rd trimester, which means 127 women were left. So they calculated 104 miscarriages per 127 remaining completed pregnancies, and that gave them an 82% miscarriage rate. That's where this number is coming from. But here's the catch. Those 127 women were not defined. They were simply the remainder of 827 completed pregnancies minus the 700 3rd trimester vaccination. And what people are also forgetting is there were 3,200 other women included in this trial to begin with. So this is just completed pregnancies. What about the other 3,200 that didn't complete their pregnancy during that 2-month trial period? So you can't claim an 82% miscarriage rate when 3,200 other women in the study had not completed their pregnancy. My biggest issue with this study was it was meant to find any concerns in pregnancy, and they didn't even follow all of their pregnant women for the 9 months they were pregnant. So was 12.6% miscarriage rate right? No. Is 82% miscarriage rate right? No. But it didn't answer a darn thing. And what's worse is the study was published in April of 2021. Meaning the vaccine had been on the market for a total of 4 months, and we didn't have any long-term follow-up of any of these pregnant women before we just recommended it to literally every pregnant mom. And in September of 2021 is when the New England Journal of Medicine article was updated with the correction saying it actually wasn't a 12.6% miscarriage rate. We don't know what the rate is. I'm so glad we gave this vaccination to every single pregnant woman without any safety data whatsoever. And yet again, we're in this weird position where we never had true baseline safety studies done in pregnancy and the COVID vaccine. There were no placebo trials. We only have ongoing prospective epidemiological data. Just like all of the other vaccines. Zero baseline foundational safety information. We're just kind of hoping for the best here. One of the issues with epidemiological data is you can tweak and tweak and tweak until it looks how you want it to look. And I just don't like that.